The Filipino icon unquestionably goes down as one of the greatest to step into the ring. Pacquiao's ascension through many weight classes was unprecedented, as he became the only 8-division champion in boxing history. Even though PacMan stood only 5'5", his hand speed and ability to land hits from unorthodox angles overwhelmed opponents. Here are 5 of the greatest moments of Pacquiao's career. Pacquiao takes down Barrera. Pacquiao had already collected 37 victories heading into his first bout against Marco Antonio Barrera in November 2003, but he was far from being a household name yet. Most of his fights had taken place in the Philippines, while Barrera was debatedly the top featherweight boxer and had tons of experience fighting under the bright lights in the USA. It wasn't a perfect start for Pacquiao, as Barrera was credited with a knockdown early in round 1, although it appeared the former had lost his footing. But that would be the only bump in the road for Pacquiao, as he put on a dominating performance. The southpaw constantly battered Barrera, landing 257 power punches at a 45% rate. Pacquiao knocked down the Mexican in the 3rd round and had him on the ropes in the concluding seconds of the 11th, before Barrera's trainer stopped the fight. A star was created that night in San Antonio, and Barrera was the first of many notable Mexican boxers to fall short against Pacquiao. Pacquiao begins rivalry with Marquez. Pacquiao challenged Juan Manuel Marquez for his WBA and IBF featherweight titles in May 2004, less than 6 months after defeating Barrera. In contrast to his previous fight, Pacquiao couldn't have scripted an improved start. Pacquiao put down Marquez with a straight left hand midway through round 1, and followed it up with 2 more knockdowns less than a minute later. Marquez seemed shell-shocked as he walked back to his corner after the opening 3 minutes with a bloodied nose. It seemed like a matter of time until Pacquiao triumphed, but Marquez reorganized after a slow start. The Mexican got himself back into the fight by counter-punching against Pacquiao's destructive style, and his efforts earned him a draw. Though neither fighter emerged as champion, their opposing styles started a new rivalry and set the stage for 3 more thrilling bouts. Pacquiao knocks Hatton out cold. Pacquiao made a name for himself by jumping up to diverse weight classes to challenge championship fighters. In May 2009, Ricky Hatton was the holder of the IBO and the ring light welterweight belt, and his only professional loss at that moment was to Floyd Mayweather Jr. Still, the Brit was thought to be an underdog, and it quickly became apparent why. Hatton came out excessively aggressive and Pacquiao exploited it, sending his counterpart to the canvas twice in the final minute of round 1. The Filipino nonstop tagged Hatton in the following stanza before knocking him unconscious with a brutal left hook with under 10 seconds remaining in round 2. Pacquiao's powerful shot got him the Ring Magazine's Knockout of the Year award. He also got into the league with Oscar De La Hoya as the only 6-division world champion to that point in boxing history. Pacquiao defies Father Time against Thurman, with apparently nothing left to accomplish and only 1 stoppage victory since beating Miguel Cotto by TKO in 2009. Countless were calling for Pacquiao's retirement in July 2019. He was now a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, and fighting on an undefeated Keith Thurman at the age of 40 scarcely seemed like a good idea. But PacMan quieted his critics with a strong performance through the first 5 rounds. With a knockdown in the opening stanza, Thurman recovered as the fight proceeded, but Pacquiao dug deep in the championship rounds. A crucial body shot from Pacquiao secured the 10th round on all 3 judges' scorecards and aided the lefty with a split decision win. Pacquiao's victory made him the first welterweight to win a major world title in boxing history, being this old. It also marked his 4th welterweight championship win, ending a tie with Jack Britton and Emil Griffith. Pacquiao sends De La Hoya into retirement. Though Pacquiao was extensively considered the best pound-for-pound boxer in December 2008, some were cynical of his chances against Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao was jumping up 2 weight divisions to fight the Golden Boy at welterweight, and there were alarms about his efficiency nearly 20 pounds above his usual fighting weight. De La Hoya also had a 4-inch height advantage and an extended reach, but none of that mattered once the 2 stepped into the ring. Pacquiao repeatedly landed combinations at a blazing pace and ultimately wore down the older American. Pacquiao connected on 45 power punches in the 7th round, the most a rival managed against De La Hoya in a single round. It was almost the same in the next stanza, as the minor Pacquiao peppered an undefended De La Hoya on the ropes. As De La Hoya sat miserably on his stool with a swollen left eye, his trainer had seen plenty. The fight was called before the beginning of round 9, and De La Hoya strolled over to congratulate Pacquiao. Even though there was no title to be won, the moment appeared to be a symbolic passing of the torch. Pacquiao was now a universal icon and would remain one of boxing's faces for many years to come. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Until next time.